Hey guys, welcome back once again to Parasite Eve 2. When we last left off, I fought number 9, and I sucked a little bit, but overall we beat him. I revived healing off screen, so let's go ahead and go up and chase him. Don't bother wasting any items or anything. We're done with the Acropolis Towers. Now it's pretty much just literally lip service. It's going to be a bunch of talking, and we're done. So this game is quite interesting. It's the only survival horror game that I can think of where you gain power by hunting enemies. In most every other survival type horror game, you're penalizing yourself by killing unnecessary enemies. There's usually not enough ammo to go around to kill everything. But this game, I guess, kind of more, while it's typically classified as a survival horror game, I typically see it as more as an adventure, well, an action game. It's definitely got a lot more action in it than the first Parasite Eve. Did you press something? That other SWAT guy. I bet. Relax. Dude, the building is blowing up. Treated to a nice little FMV of the tower blowing up. Those bombs were very powerful for how small they are. Maybe they had more than those 2 bombs, though. I mean, they could have. I mean, that SWAT team guy had plenty of time to put a bunch of bombs down when we weren't watching it. I can't believe it's been, oh god, almost 11 years since this game came out. It's been at least 10 years because it came out in 2000. I'm just not sure if it was what month it was in. Because, as you know, it's now 2011. Of course, you know that. Unless you're like a time traveler. Are you a time traveler? Aliens ate my spaghetti. That is the greatest line ever. Aliens ate my spaghetti. I could just picture some, like, guy, just, he's probably not wearing a shirt. He's wearing overalls with no shirt and a straw hat, going, aliens ate my spaghetti. Yes, I know what that means. What does that have to do with cell degeneration? Ooh, witty one-liner from the blonde woman in the leather jacket. Ooh, and you have to read all of these. This is our search warrant, a special FBI search warrant authorizing a broad range of activities in anticipation of missed emergency procedures. The UMA photograph. I don't know what UMA stands for. Unidentified something. Something? I don't know. If anybody knows what UMA means, let me know. A photograph of an animal corpse over 15 feet in length. A man holding a shotgun is visible on right. Out of focus background makes location hard to determine. Appears to be a desert region. We're going to be fighting those things that are over 15 feet in length, and it's annoying. The existence of NMCs is unknown to the public. Missed operations are officially explained as criminal hunts or natural gas explosions. The current investigation is officially a manhunt for a serial killer. I never did pick up that freaking magazine, did I? Son of a gun. A map of our investigation area in the Mojave Desert. The surrounding landscape is hilly, with a number of mesas. With the exception of the town of Dryfield, the area is empty and barren, which is where we're going. We're going to be spending a lot of time in Dryfield. A lot of time. Don't joke about that, please. You forgot, this shit brought dinosaurs back to life, and you're joking about giant cactus creatures. Like, I am exasperated. I am now worried that we will be facing giant cactus creatures. Here's a hint, we won't be. But, still, the idea is scary. I like this right here. In case you hadn't noticed, it's a remix from one of the songs from the previous game. It's a little slower, but it's pretty much the same beat. Yes, the implant. It's a radio transceiver. Oh, Pierce has a FBI ID on his belt. That's pretty neat. The idea that I could read that. Controlling. We'll find out who was controlling them a little later. That would be interesting. I've heard bad things about Third Birthday, but I'm still excited to play it. I can't wait to play it. Let's see what is today. Comes out on the 29th. Today is the... So I got more than a week. Damn it. Can't take the heat, huh? Methinks that Dryfield is exactly where we need to go. So perk up, Aya. I like this song. It's really nice to listen. Now that your trunk is open, well, first you want to... Yeah, now that the trunk is open, you can actually... Ta-da! You have all of your items that you had in your inventory are in here. There are belt pouches in here, which are good because they allow you to raise the number of attachments on a piece of armor. You want to move the Tonfa over because you're never going to use the damn thing. You do not, however, have any of your SWAT gear anymore, so that's annoying. You also don't have your leather jacket. You actually get the assault suit now, which is a little different. It's got more attachments and adds MP. It's quite easy to go through most of the game with just the assault suit. In fact, I didn't buy armor in my practice file until I went to the area after Dryfield. Welcome to Boutique's Gun and Ammo. Now, you have two choices here. You can buy the rifle, or you can buy the combat armor. Now, I'm going to lay the pros and cons for buying both down. Pros for buying the rifle, and of course you have to buy ammo too. The pros for buying that is that it is a very good weapon. It's much more powerful than the pistol you have. Ammo's not expensive, and it is just pretty awesome. It's, like I said, the most versatile weapon in the game. I wouldn't recommend buying the PA3. I mean, you can if you want to. It's a serviceable weapon. I just don't like it. The turtle vest you can buy if you want. It's got more MP. It's got MP recovery on it, which is good, especially if you like to use your Parasite energies. The combat armor, however, has special note because you can't buy it for a very long time. There are different stores in the game, and each store has slightly different wares. The next store you get to, they sell the rifle, but they don't sell the combat armor. They actually sell a bit of armor called the I don't remember. It's got 20 HP, 0 MP, and it has HP recovery on it. So, and it's, don't get me wrong, it's a good armor to take, especially when you're done with Dryfield and go into the next area. It helps you save on healing items because after every battle you'll restore HP. Now, the combat armor is really good up until you get the SWAT armor back. You do eventually get it back, and it's free. You don't have to pay for it. But this is a good substitute until you get in. It's got really good HP, and it's got some MP on it. It's got 5 attachments, which is equal to what you're wearing now. And I'm going to go ahead and buy the combat armor. By the time we get to the next BP store, I will have enough BP to buy the rifle, and I will buy the rifle. Now, the M93R is a decent pistol. It's strong enough to kill. It's strong enough to kill pretty much anything in the entire first disc. You can actually, there's a timed boss, and I've actually beaten the time boss with nothing but the M93R. So it's pretty good. I mean, well, it's the weakest pistol in the game, but it's not terrible. So the assault suit, I'm gonna move over there. I'm gonna move the GPS because I don't need it. Now, and it will stay in AS cart. This game has different boxes in it, but each box is its own separate entity. None of the boxes are linked. If I put something in AS trunk, I have to come to AS trunk to get it. Keep that in mind, otherwise you're going to be really sorry when you're looking for specific items. Yeah. So, I want my protein capsules, and I want... Do I want to use one of the belt pouches now, or do I want to wait? You know what? No, I'm not going to use a belt pouch because of the fact that I freed up that space on my armor from not having to have the GPS on there. That's like a free belt pouch. Anything else? I'm gonna take the pepper spray because I have the perfect battle in the Dryfield to test that on. Take that and take that. Everything else can sit there. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright, that should do it. Make sure you put your stuff on your armor. That would really not be good if you forgot to do that and you can't use it. So alright. My car, I have to get ready first. So you can actually come over here and save, and I'm going to do that. I need you on the site today, Agent Bray. Is it Bray? Bree? Brea? It'd be funny if it was Brea, because her name would be Aya Brea. I think it's Bree. Or Bray. I think it's Bray. Not quite sure how to pronounce that. Once again, if you know what that stands for, how to pronounce that, let me know. It's kind of like I want to know what MIST stands for. I think there was something else I asked if you knew. Oh yeah, UMC. Which sucks. So, you can go back and do more practice, get those BP prizes if you want. If you got the rifle and have plenty of BP to buy ammo, because it does make you use your own ammo in the range, which is annoying, go ahead and try to get the prizes. They're well worth it if you can get them. I, unfortunately, can't. So, we're just going to tell them we're ready. And we get to watch us a nice little FMV that reminds me a lot of when Aya and Daniel hop in that police car and just go through New York. I say it reminds me of that because you see absolutely no freaking traffic in the middle of a large metropolitan area. That is supposed to be LA, and you don't see any traffic going across that entrance there. Well, welcome to Dryfield, a speck on the map that pretty much has nothing of any note except for the fact that there's creatures around that want to eat your face. So, next time, we're gonna be, exploring Dryfield. And I really like Dryfield's theme. So, I'll see you guys next time. Oh, look, gas. Yeah, this really is a one-horse town. If that. Hell, I don't even think... Well, no, there are kind of horses. Well, anyway, next time, we're going to be looking for horses.